Hey there everybody, what's up? Welcome to Crapgamer Reviews. I'm the Crapgamer, the king of all game-related media, the albino rhino, the most compelling motherfucker on YouTube, and the pony leg breaker extraordinaire at your service. Thanks for checking out my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, because I would really appreciate it, and give this video a thumbing and or liking, because I would appreciate that as well. On to today's topic, and I do a lot of, I would guess, I don't know if it's vlogging, I'm not hip to all this kind of stuff, but what I will say is, I use my channel a lot to do the news, and I try to stick some reviews in there, and I also like to give my opinion and things like that as well. I'm very opinionated, and I think that's why a lot of people kind of resonate with what I say in my channel and things like that. And so I think that it's a situation where the Xbox One S in particular has a lot going for it. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of things that Microsoft has API wise and things like that that make that an obvious choice over the PlayStation 4. A lot of people will still ask me, hey crap, why should I buy this over, a PlayStation 4? And I can just tell you right now that the Xbox One S has HDR, which you hear that word a lot, right? HDR. That is going to be the next big thing. And Microsoft has it. That is almost like a format war, and it looks like that's going to win the format war. And if you've ever seen HDR, you'll notice what I'm talking about. It makes such a big difference. Now, for example, I know people that were at E3 this past year, some people that I do podcasts with, like Tim and Southbound and Rand, and they were at E3. And they played Gears of War 4 on an Xbox One S with HDR on a 4K HDR TV on an Xbox One. They also played Gears 4 on 4K on a PC. And they said that the HDR version held up fantastic. It looked great, and it really ran great. So HDR is a legit thing, and Microsoft has it. It's a really great format to have, and I think that a lot of people are going to be very happy when they try it. I seen some of the store. I'm kind of twiddling down my decision. I'm going to be getting me a 4K HDR TV soon, hopefully in time for the Gears of War unboxing and things like that I plan on doing when that Gears console comes out. Not only do they have HDR, but they also have this thing called DirectX 12, and apparently, if you guys haven't been paying attention, look at Gears of War 4. The footage that you've seen on IGN and stuff like that was captured on just a regular Xbox One, not even an Xbox One S with HDR, but just a regular one, and they've implemented the entire DirectX 12 into it, and they said they even have more to go. They can even push it further. So even though DirectX 12 was kind of this thing that got made fun of and maybe a little bit overhyped, I think that at the end of the day that it actually did do some good, and it will continue to do good going forward, specifically with, bringing games to Scorpio and making things kind of backwards and forward compatible. And the exclusives are going to look second to none. You're really going to see them shine there. And so again, HDR, DirectX 12. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the 4K aspect, which apparently, if you haven't seen it, and I've had the pleasure of seeing it, the 4K upscale in this isn't just the same as blowing up a 1080p picture to 4K where it would look all blurry. This looks legitimately nice. It looks better. It looks really, really good. And I'm not a person that can tell, as far as resolution goes a lot. Like, I couldn't tell you the difference between 720p and 1080p. Now, when I go into the store, I can tell the difference between, like, something that's on one of their TVs that's 1080p and something that's on their Ultra HD. I can tell the difference there, but as far as the games have gone so far, like this generation, I haven't been able to tell. There's not one time where I was able to go, oh, well, this is only 720p or 900p. There was no way. But I could definitely tell the difference between 1080p and 4K, and even 4K upscale looks absolutely phenomenal. And I think that between HDR, DirectX 12, and 4K, that makes the Xbox One the better choice over the PS4, because to date, they don't even have any of that stuff on there. You know what I mean? And it also has the 4K Blu-ray player, which is again something that Sony doesn't even have, and it also has the ability to stream like media and things like that in 4K, which is also very important. So when deciding to buy one of these consoles, obviously they both play games, but the Xbox One S does so much more and has a lot more going for it in the future when compared to the PlayStation 4. So anyway, thank you guys for checking out the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, rack it up. Thanks for watching. Crapgamer out.